What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As I said yesterday, we are kicking off Knuckle Crunchers. This is probably going to run most of the month. I do have a lot of other content coming out this month, so don't be dissuaded by thinking all month all you're going to see is Knuckle Crunchers. Of course, we have the podcast every Sunday, live at 7 p.m. Central. I've got some reorganization stuff happening. I've got some other figures to take a look at throughout the month as well. Anyways, what we have today is our first of Knuckle Crunchers, and this is from Series 1. I do have all the first 3 series except the other variant of John Cena. That's the one I'm missing. I even have the ring that comes with Brock. I don't have the ring that comes with Seth because it's the same ring. The ring I want to get is the Costco exclusive. And it comes with 5 figures. I don't think the figures are any different, but it comes with a whole plethora of weapons. And, of course, the ring, I believe, is WrestleMania. So I would like to get that one to go with these guys. And, by the time we're done with this month, I may have it. I don't know how it's going to go. But we're kicking it off with none other than John Cena. So taking a look at the package. The package on these is really great. We don't have a window, so this is just open. Nice little artwork here. You flip it to the side. There's a good, like, the artwork on the side is really nice. I like that. And then when you get to the back, you can see there's the ring I was talking about that comes with Brock. Here's the rest of the figures for Series 1. Well, I don't know if that's all Series 1 or part of that is 2. It's kind of hard to differentiate, but I think that's 1. Seth Rollins, The Rock, Roman Reigns, and then, of course, John Cena. Of course, now that Roman Reigns we have seen here on the channel before, but my main goal when I did that video was this stand that he comes with. So I'm going to do a full unboxing because I have a second one because I wanted more of these stands. But I'm going to do a full unboxing as part of this series as well. Here's a kind of a close-up of that on the back. Pretty cool. Looks like he's got Roman Reigns inside the trash can and he's doing a John Cena super kick. That's not normal. Alright, so let me see if I remember how to get into these. Let's see. It's not, I think you open it from the, where's the tape? What in the hell? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just go for broke and make a mess of the situation here. So what we got to find is his accessories real quick. I don't know if they're in the bottom. That would be a no, which means they're over here. Oh my goodness. All right, now that we have kept the packaging intact so that it's salvageable, what we'll do is we'll put it over here to where it's we can store it properly. I'm sorry, that was a little aggressive. All right, we got this. All right, let's be let's be honest. This trash can almost scales better with the dadgum elites than it does this guy. Have you ever had a trash can that came up to your shoulders? There's been times where that would have been nice because I've had some times where we cleaned out the garage or something and it took some time. So, yep, the lid does come off. This is a rubbery plastic lid and trash can both. You see the little WWE logo on the bottom. I mean, it's kind of got some dented texture to it. It's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's blue, so it kind of is silly to be blue, but it's still cool. And here's John Cena. We've got the green cap. Is it focusing on him? Try to cover my face so the camera doesn't want to try to focus on me. It's a cool little John Cena. Let's see if we can get the crunching action here. Not much. There we go. We got the crunching action in the legs. Oh, and the hip. So that's where they get the knuckle cruncher thing from. So they do have, we're not getting extra heads and hands and stuff with these. With a $7.84 price point, which I really like. I mean, I think that's great. This is a great entry-level figure to get the kids collecting. Because obviously, I mean, let's be honest, the elites and the ultimates are definitely geared towards us as older collectors. It just is. It didn't always be that way, but I mean, this is what's happening with elites. You know what I'm saying? But he can hold the trash can lid. That's pretty cool. Let's recreate the. See if we can get. You put the trash can on Roman, and let's see if we can get the. No, I think we need that leg. So we don't have a whole lot of articulation. He can't even get his leg up high enough to recreate the. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Hold on. I can recreate the picture on the back of the box somewhat. So as far as articulation goes, they're not going to be. We're not going to have near what an Ultimate Edition has. Obviously, we're not going to have what the Elite has. We've got some up and down movement on the shoulder. We got it that way and that way, so that's pretty cool. You saw what we can do with the leg. We do have some different ways of posing that leg. Okay, we had the hip swivel that has the crunch in it. But that's it. There's not a whole lot of other articulation to it. And like I said, these guys come with a weapon. Sometimes it's a gigantic trash can compared to the figure, but there is Roman and Cena together. So look, these I like them. So I didn't know how well I was gonna like this because I've seen them. I had seen them and I was like, why? And I talked about this before, but I'll bring it up. But when Chris had told me about this, Chase Collector, that Roman comes with this stand, and this stand works well for doing. I know it's an AEW belt, but that's fine. A nice way of displaying your title. And I do have, somewhere along the lines, I've lost a Roman Reigns. I do have one over in my stack that I'm going to unbox. Probably later this week. It may wait a little bit longer than that. I don't know. But because I wanted more of those stands. They work really good for the displaying your titles. But we've seen how I do mine. I did a video about that a while back. But I like these little guys. Like, you can look at the face and you can tell who it is. Let me see if I can hide behind him so maybe it'll focus on him. Probably not. I'm trying. The damn camera doesn't. I mean, that's pretty good. It looks like John Cena. I'm not going to say it's the highly detailed 100% accurate one, but they go as far as to paint in hair in the back strap of the cap, which is cool. That's he's got painted on wrist bands and armband. He's of course wearing his jorts. They have peg holes in the feet. These guys are really cool. So when we get to it, we're going to see a bunch of these guys in the ring and really have some fun. Like I said, we've got weapons. I've got Roman's weapons put up. They're kendo sticks. One's broken, one's not. It's pretty cool, but the trash can just does not scale well with our John Cena here. Let me see something real fast. Where's Captain Lou? Well, it's not quite going to scale to elites, as you can see here with Captain Lou. How about, well, okay, maybe Andre's not a good good comparison. Oh, I got Doink. Let's get Doink. See how well this trash can scales with superstars. You know what? That's not bad. I mean, it's I think it should be about waist high. So it's a little off, but it's much closer to superstars than these guys. And if you're curious, there's, I don't know what I'm doing. Here's kind of a look at how they scale with each other. Boop, boop, boop. These are going to scale with Ultimates, so I don't have to show one of those. I think we're far enough along. Most of us know that by now. But, yeah. God doink. So as much as I love my elites, as you can tell, I do love the Superstars line, and I like these Knuckle Crunchers. Yeah, I know I said this one wouldn't take too long. It's already at 12 minutes. But they're really fun. I feel like he's got a little bit more. No, Roman has the same articulation. Now, see, Roman makes noise in his arms. Oh, there it goes. His arms wasn't doing that a while ago. All right. So, yeah, their joints do all that clicking. Now, I don't know what the long-term aspects of that are. You know, we just looked at the old WWF Hasbro figures on the channel not long ago, and along with that, we had you know, most of the action on those. You know, we're talking a good 30 something years later. Most of the action pieces on them don't work anymore. So over the years, you know, in 20 years, if this keeps playing with, and they get found at garage sales and flea markets, and the next kid's playing with it and using it as a fidget because the sound is nice. That hip click is pretty good. So, you know, that'll eventually wear out. I'm not sure how they're making that sound. I don't know. Might be interesting to try to take one apart at some time, but I'm telling you right now, if I try to take it apart, I'm probably just going to squish it with pliers and shatter it, because trying to just get it apart with a knife or screwdriver, I'm going to hurt myself. That's just all there is to it. So anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the Knuckle Crunchers line? And if you're not sold yet, keep following the channel and see what else we can come up with once we start getting several of these out of the package. I'm telling you, you're probably going to fall in love with these. Now, if you're a hardcore collector that just wants your elites and ultimates, then you're probably not. But if you're just like wrestling figures and you just are looking for a little something else to make a cool little shelf, like if you do cubes, you can make one cube and get like 40 of these in it probably if you do it right. So, you know, they're really cool though. So let me know in the comments what you think of these guys. And if you're going to follow along, make sure you're subscribed and turn that notification bell on. That way you know exactly when the videos come out, and you'll get notified every Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time that Gladiator Wrestling Podcast is live right here on YouTube. Come join the podcast, talk some wrestling with us. We have a lot of fun. And last but not least, I missed it a little bit, smash that like button. And that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Gladiator out.